Welcome to the New Millennium Podcast, bros. It's Brian Millman, the only podcast that rock and rolls. And sadly, bros, it's finally happened. No more music, except for the intro and, probably like the little background music that happens in the outros. But it's just become, a little too much. I guess in this case, the negatives outweigh the positives. And so I just have to face it. Fuck it, Mill. No more music. And the intro that you heard is the official theme for the New Millennium Podcast. Until further notice, bros. But I'm going to keep this intro short. This is a real fun interview. Today's guest, Todd. It's been a while since we've heard from Todd. I think the last time we really heard from him was 2013. But, he was a guest, as you guys know, who I really wanted to make a part of this show. I definitely wanted him to be a part of the alumni, and now he officially is. Looking forward to him actually coming back and seeing what he's going to do in the future here in XTV. We cover the whole lot of ground. Real cool guy. Yeah, you're going to be able to tell, how much fun we're having, just sitting down and chatting and just being two dudes, bro. That's what it's all about, and that's what I'm bringing you here this week. Sorry about the delay. I was listening to Grandpa Joe's podcast, and he was just talking about the hiatuses, in between, podcasts, and he was saying that there's going to be several of them. And, I felt that way too. I'm like, yeah, bro, because just with the way it is, with, coming back. By the way, did you see my new look? Screw you if you don't like it. If you do dig it, rock on, bro. But yeah, the game is back, bro. So, that's going to be a big, and, it's not about making excuses because, I want to do this too. This is a real important avenue for me, and, it's a way that I'm able to get my voice out and, help, younger talent, different guys come up who don't have necessarily a voice or a face just yet. That's what the whole purpose of this show was, to get, specific types of talent. So I'm still trying to do that, but, it's just going to be at a slower pace. You probably remember, at the beginning of the year, I was so pumped. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have a podcast for every month, and, it's still possible. I can still, at least dish out 12, but I want to give you guys, quality content. I don't want to just rush through a podcast. I've got guests. I've got, a lot of guys. I've got a lot of stuff in the stash. This is one of them. This happened, probably 2 or 3 months ago, actually. And, the ones that I do with the West Coast, I like to try to keep those, in the vault for, as long as I can, or at least until, whoever I interview forgot that I interviewed them. So that when it comes out, they're like, oh, I forgot I did that. So that's the whole purpose of that. But there's even more stuff from the East Coast that I won't name just yet, but some of your favorites, and even more that I'm looking forward to. So without further ado, bros, here's my interview with Todd. All right, bro. So finally, we're here. We got Todd in the building. He's eating a fucking
Smokehouse Southern Burger.
He took one puff of this weed, bro, and he's like, bro, can I have a burger? And I'm like, of course, bro, because it's major munchie time right now. But he's finally here, bro.
That's right, bro.
And, man.
Right on. What Jazz couldn't do. We're not going to talk about that here, though.
Yeah, we're not going to talk
Fucking
about that
Reese.
We're not going to talk about that here, bro. But yeah, man, how's it going, man? How's life?
Great, bro. I got a Southern Burger. Lake Skeletons, I'm going to just spill the beans now, bro. Fart. So,
Fart?
We're going to remake, spill the beans, fart. Get it? Oh, come on, Mill. But anyway. So, Lake Skeleton's going to be remade, though, bro.
Damn, bro.
That's right. Remake Lake Skeleton real soon. It's going to have the same cast.
Yeah.
Same characters.
Same script?
It may be a tad different, but we're going to
I was thinking about that earlier today.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that movie.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, if you see a bear.
So Soup's gonna do it all over, bro. You know, re-record vocals, and just get new models since we lost the originals.
Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that?
Doing what?
Remaking the Lake Skeleton.
Because we realized we can't continue the story. What's that noise?
It's what noise are you talking about? That's outside. That's like a fucking cricket or something, bro. You've ever heard that noise?
I'm extra high. My
bro.
senses are like
You're
all
so
over the place, bro. I'm like Ice Cube on Friday, bro.
He hears his heart beating, bro.
Exactly.
I know. This is how.
And I hear an airplane.
That's not. That's not an airplane, bro.
Quote of the year, bro.
That is this thing right here that I'm gonna unplug because it's making noise.
That's not.
Wait. It's still doing it.
Still hear it.
He still hears the helicopter, bro. There's no helicopter in here, I promise, Todd.
Bro, do not fucking play with me. But anyway, yeah, since we realized since we can't continue the story because we don't have those character cutout models, we're just gonna do the whole shit over. You know what I mean? And I think now with this perspective, we're a lot more. We do animation better. You know what I mean? I think it'd be better.
Cool, bro.
So yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah, man, we were talking earlier, about, your first start in XTV. And I was just wondering, how did you start?
Well, Super Duper was just, he's fresh into 06. This is like 3 years for us into the XTV era. And he wants, what he's influenced by to kind of be seen. And he was definitely into the heavy metal at that time, as you know, Korn and all that. And he wanted a character to represent that. He had Dixie, but he didn't want her to just be the only one. So he was like, oh, I'll just make this guy Todd. And I think the first thing Alec or somebody said was like, he looks like Diesel or something. And
I remember that.
Yeah. For whatever reason though, Sue made me go with Dixie, but I went with Dixie, bro. I was so in love with her. Mm-hmm. Like, we met. She had got kicked out of the bar. Me and my bros are outside. I was smoking me a drag, and she's outside just cursing. I guess she gets kicked out the bar, and just how vicious she was as a woman, bro. And bro, it made me just take my butt out. I just flipped that out. And she goes, I'm like, bro, I love how you're so enraged. You're so enraged, but you're so womanly. And she was like, I so don't care. And, she's just funny like that.
Yeah, that's her, Dixie, bro. That's so Dixie.
Yes, that's her in a nutshell. Very sarcastic and funny.
Exactly.
Boobies. But, it built from that, though. We just start having a sarcastic-ass conversation with people. You know what I mean? And
I heard that.
Yeah.
I definitely heard that.
I knew it wasn't just me. But so we're just having a conversation, our sarcasm, joking, and from time on it got real. And bro, like I'll say we were out there having a conversation. That was like 10:30. She gets kicked out the bar. We're out there, and it's like 1 a.m. All our friends are gone. And it's just us, and we've been talking this whole time, and I think she made mention of that. She's like, yeah, we've been talking a long time. I got to get some sleep, and I got to make sure, my dad out didn't lock me out, so yeah, call me tomorrow. She gives me the numb, you know what I'm saying, and you know how it goes, like I'm thinking that I'm going to call her the next day, she's going to answer, and then click, but that wasn't the case. We started conversating about everything, bro, from fucking stars to everything, her career in XTV, and it was really good, dude. And like I said, we just met, the last night, and man, we just built, and from that, I came on 06.
Okay.
I was a part of the roster. I got so many negative press. A lot of people don't remember, but when I first made myself, I got a lot of negative press. Because I had black lipstick.
Yeah.
You know, and this is still, I guess, the Bobby's critique era. You know, so it's like I had black lipstick on, and I had like black nails. You know, painted my nails black, but that was the goth look. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That was what that was. And a lot of people didn't understand it. They're like, you know, he's gay, he's a, you know, fag and all that. You know, but I kept it going. And I think what impressed people, though, was my moves. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I had some big-ass moves. And
Yeah,
people
huge.
don't remember, I won the belt, like, twice.
You won the belt twice? You were champion?
I was, like, that. Yeah.
Some
people don't remember
guys
that.
are like that, though. There are some guys who just, you know, they get the belt and then, you know, people don't remember their reign as champion because, you know, they're not Bobby or Killer or something like that.
Faz is the same way, bro.
Faz never won the championship.
Yes, he has.
He had the belt?
He had the belt 3 times.
No way, bro.
We have him on tape bragging about his belt. He's like, yeah, I'm a fucking ATV.
Yeah, maybe.
This is like 07.
Yeah.
Early 07.
Yeah, I think I kind of remember Faz.
Yeah. But
because you could capture the belt, like it was like that. Like on any given night, you know, you can lose the title if you.
And that's when they were pushing guys. You know, we were like the rookies that year. Faz was a rookie like 5 times within his career. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He could be a rookie now.
Exactly. Jeez, bro, get out of that bubble.
He could come in as a rookie now, bro.
But you know, I was just I was working. This Smokehouse burger is good as hell.
You're really high, bro.
So yeah, you know, I was on the game. I was winning matches. I was fighting the likes of Beast.
I think you beat Beast, right?
Yeah, I beat a lot of people.
And you upset him.
I beat a lot of people the first time.
I remember Beast being mad that you beat him.
And you know, at first though, bro, it was like success was great. You know what I mean? I'm a new guy. I'm with Dixie. You know,
and you're just doing your thing.
Yeah, everybody loves me. You know what I'm saying? And controversy struck. Like it was either on a dark show or it was probably just on the XTV thing we were just doing. Where I said I'm like 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I was just saying it just to be stupid. You know what I mean? It was just one of those things where I was kind of watching all the different characters in XTV. You know what I mean? They all had like a story. You know what I mean? Whether it be dark, whether it be funny or whatever, everybody had a story. So I thought, shit, you know, maybe I should have me a story. And at first I just rolled with it like, yeah, I'm 30. But not realizing how stupid that was. You know what I mean? Dixie was like, what, 16, 15 at that point? And it's like, dude, you know, I'm kind of ruining my own career. And I'm not thinking about it. Like,
right.
I'm just trying to get involved in the conversation because, dude, there was a lot of people around that time. Charles D, Bobby, you know, Killer. Payne was kind of still in the mix, you know, Alec and stuff. And then it's like, you know, they were big not only because of their athletic ability, but because of the stories they would get into. You know what I mean? And the controversy. So that was something I was using. And again, you see your name in the mix. You know, you see you're not just at the bottom of the stew. You're at the top. You
Definitely.
know what I'm saying? And so you're like, ooh, you're looking at numbers and not thinking of how dumb the story really makes you look. And, you know, I got big because of my athletic ability. And I started to get more fans after that controversy. But the true meaning of the controversy just turned. It's like, dude, this is creepy. It's weird. What are you doing? And, you know, for a while, that shit kind of ruined my career and my reputation. I don't even know if you guys remember this shit too much, but like Alec, me and him got into a long-ass feud. And I kind of left XTV after that for a while.
After Alex feud?
Yeah, because me and Dixie wasn't getting along.
And what time period was this?
Maybe the middle of 07.
Really?
Yeah. Like I had to leave for a while because like
Alec beat you?
Yeah, and then all this shit like because Dixie was doing a dark show around this time. She had a new boyfriend now, and you know that's actually a legendary dark show. Her only good dark show because Dixie had a show too, a radio show, the Dark Side Show. Yeah, and
that's crazy.
It was just oh man, we never talked to you guys about this shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Like you know. And I think somebody mentioned this on the podcast before. It's like we just say shit. We just like, yeah, they know. Oh, no, they don't.
Yeah.
And it's like we can't even explain because, well, the Dark Show came out in 06. And that was really one of my first exposures to the XTV West. You know, because I was just like, what up, bro? I'm Todd. I'm Dixie's boyfriend. You know, and I would get on there like that, and Dixie would do her little dark poems, and you know, yeah, and that's how it would be. But it would be in the same vein as F&K. However, it was more of a, you know, I guess suburban, you know, like deal. And then Dixie was the host. And you know what really happened to the Dark Side show? Soup just got tired of having to call. Even back then, he wasn't calling, but he just
used to fill it.
Exactly, he'd be like, "I'm Dixie." Sometimes we got those episodes. He would laugh hard as hell on air, and just like, ah! And then Killer would come in there right his head. He got this big motherfucker. You know, like bro, yeah. But we lost the first Dark Side episode. 2 years ago. It was the first one we ever did in 2006, and that's I mentioned this cause like, you know, that's one of the things that you guys don't know. And what I was going to touch on is in 2007, you know, with all this controversy happened on one episode, because she only has one classic Dark Side episode, and it's that one from 2007. You good, bro?
Yeah.
You were like clutching at your stomach.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of cold. I'm just...
Oh, okay. But anyway, not because you told me your shit was hurting earlier.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. But yeah, you know, so that episode was classic because of this argument we was having. The critics labeled it so white, you know.
So white.
Exactly.
What kind of label? Trunks label.
You figured it, probably, bro. But you know, so like I said, with the controversy, I waited for that to die out. Feud with Alec, and I came back. You know. Me and Dixie was still good. It took months to get her back, though, Mil. Months.
Yeah,
you know,
so you were able to work it out.
Yeah, because she was just like, why the fuck would you say that? You know, she thought I was an idiot, you know, which I was doing that.
Yeah.
And I beat myself up for that shit for a while. Like, I really hated that I did that. Like, I wasn't thinking. You know what I'm saying? And dude, my star fell fast. Like, really fast. I remember that shit.
Yeah, did people just stop reacting to you, or how was it?
Yeah, every time I would come out, like people would bring up that story, and how, like
who would bring these things up?
Maybe Bob, you know, Alec will probably come out there too. It's like Soup, you know. I mean, not Soup, but like.
Did
Trunks.
you just say Baby Bob?
No, I didn't. I couldn't.
You said Baby Bob. You said Baby Bop, and then you said Alec. I'm like, wait, Baby Bop? Did you mean Bobby?
Do not give me that shit anymore, bro.
Baby Bop. My God, bro.
Holy crap. You suck. Seriously. I mean, Bobby, probably. Wow.
Wow, bro.
I don't even know where to go after that.
Yeah, so they're giving you shit about.
Yeah, and I had to just leave because I had to wait for that to die down.
Man, yeah. I feel you. You know, you're bringing this stuff back to memory, though. You know, because this is around the 2007 time period, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, yeah, you had no choice. You just had to go. So, I mean, what was going on during that time period then? I mean, you know, what would Todd be doing, you know, once you left? You know, what were you like a part of anything that was outside of XTV?
Nope. I was always just strumming the guitar. I would occasionally appear on the Dark Show. You know, that later on got kind of canceled.
I can just picture you doing this, bro.
Yeah. Give me a second, guys.
Do your thing, bro. This is the first person that's ever eaten on my head. I like to keep it dynamic here.
But it pays off, bro.
Definitely
pays fucking off. But yeah, I would occasionally, cause I was always that dickhead that was always defending his girl. You know what I mean? Like that was my role. So like we're like, what'd you say, Trunks? Huh? What'd you say, motherfucker? And then we'll go at it. You know.
But isn't Dixie Trunks' sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
But Trunks would always make inappropriate comments about her, bro. Like always. He doesn't mention that on his little podcast.
It's strange, though, like that family is so strange. Like they're like the hearts of XTV. Think about it. Like Ojo, Stu, Then, Brett Spain. The Anvil's like, nah, Trunks is like,
Trunks is too big to be any Hart, bro.
I would call him the Anvil, but, he's like a descendant of a Hart. But that family's huge, though.
Yeah,
And then, Dixie, and it's like
But she got adopted by Alec, bro. So it's like...
But she's still one of them, though.
Yeah. This burger isn't even done, bro.
It's one of those medium rare burgers.
I put well, motherfuckers.
You've been fucking that bitch up. I thought you already knew.
I just realized it now.
Yeah, that's the same burger you've been fucking up this whole time, bro. Like, yeah, this shit's good as a motherfucker.
Anyway, bro. I'm high.
Yeah.
So, yeah. After making sporadic appearances on the dark side, I remember just, I was scared to come back.
Yeah.
But me and Dixie just had to make everything right, we had this long talk, one of those cries, and it's true. One of those moments.
Definitely, bro.
White people. And, just after that long cry, and it's one of those cries where it's like, I was always crying to her, but it'll be that type of cry, like, I want you to cry from my cry.
Yeah.
And she would never cry from my cry.
Exactly.
But this one time, it was just too real, and it was like, I can't control this. And then, she felt my hurt, and she felt that I made a mistake. And she said, if I take you back this time, you better not ever fuck this up. I said, I won't, girl. And from there on, we went back. And I guess I appeared back again at NXT in like maybe the late to middle of 07. I'd say.
Okay, so you took a few months off.
Yeah, really, that's what it was.
Yeah. Which is cool, and that's all. That's what you're supposed to do, though, bro. So you took yourself off the game then?
I was erased, bro. I remember
they erased you.
Yeah, it was like really big. Like it was like, and I'm sure you guys don't remember. So much happened, but it was like controversial. Like people were like, he's stupid. He sucks because like my character. I didn't think of how that storyline was making my character look. You know what I mean? I was just looking at my placement.
Right.
And I remember, like...
And you were just trying to be involved in the story.
Yeah, and it was just, like, it backfired, It was like, he sucks, dude. He's stupid. And, I think Bobby, again, one of these long rants, and it's just that ultimate thing. It's like, well, okay, you said it, so okay.
Yeah.
It was like, he just went in, and it was one of those long rants, like, long forever. Shut up, I'm gone. And he still erased me, and he's still going on after the fact.
Damn.
It was one of those, and then it was like, okay, and then hit delete. I'm off the roster for like maybe how many months? Yeah, Illinois. I'm high, bro, baby Bob.
No, it's just like, it's like he's traumatized. It's like when you get locked away in jail and you just hear the clanging of the steel. He remembers the sound of being deleted. Damn it, bro.
Bro, this is so worth it.
He's like, delete. Are you sure? Yes. Oh man, bro. So yeah, okay. So I mean, how was your reception then when you came back? Did people forget all about it? Did you?
People forgot about it. So much happened.
And they welcomed you. Yeah, exactly.
You know how XTV is, and within 3 months, Killer was starting to come up really fast. He was just everywhere. Yeah. LT, Bobby, of course. Like
LT was like, who was he feuding with? Was this around the time he was with Demont or earlier?
No, this is 07.
Okay, yeah. So that had come later. Because Wells wasn't even in the picture yet, right? He's not around.
He just came.
Oh, he just come?
That's the guy I got into a feud with.
Oh, he was your first feud?
Yeah, because maybe on an FK episode or probably even Dark Show, I just felt he had a big mouth or something. I was the first guy Wells fought, and he beat me, which surprised like everybody. They're like, whoa,
Why were they surprised?
He just came in, Wells.
Oh, he was brand new.
He just came in, and so it's like, who cares, But he came in, and he kicked my ass, dude. I remember we were playing '06 at the time.
Yeah, of course.
And Wells was like fat.
Yeah, he was chubby.
Fat, and I think he had like I can't remember how the early Wells looked.
I don't think he was bald.
Yeah, he was bald.
He was?
He was bald. He was always bald.
No, there was one point where he had a small fro, bro. He had a small fro because when he was playing ball for Detroit, he used to sport a small fro.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, man. And I think his Big Baby was his cousin or something.
Yeah, but I don't remember him having no fro. I remember him always being bald.
I remember a small fro, bro, distinctively. He played for Detroit.
The Mandela effect, bro.
So
look it up. So what's up? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I thought you were going to continue with the story.
I don't remember what I was
You were saying about your feud with Wells.
Yeah, everybody within, man, I've had a few with. Like, let me just put it all out there, and he was probably like one of the first guys, and I just always felt like I was playing second fiddle to Dixie. We eventually in '08, Crack Rock, the show came out, which is, gets very mixed reviews, from West Coast. I know you guys haven't heard it yet, but it's something we did in '08. And it was just like with Dixie and her, and I was there, and they said I got into the most fights on that episode with me and Best. Again, another guy I didn't see, and just kind of watching that whole series though, made me go to anger management. You know what I mean? I started realizing I was always getting my feelings involved in this situation, and
wow,
I don't know, bro. I just grew a lot of anger within me that I didn't realize I was spitting out, and I just started to write music, bro, in my leisure time, and that's truthfully what got me through, and just me and Dixie was just together for so long, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, like we were together for a long time, and she never let me have sex with her, bro, and like, I'm just like, we're such a great couple, like, but we've never had sex. We've never done that part. We've never discovered that girl. So, I just slowly started writing, bro. I want to fuck your skin off. And I want to put it back together. I want to fuck your skin off. And next thing you know, I just put a nice riff to it, and I go, I want to fuck your skin off. And I want to put it back together. The skin's beneath.
Bro, that was a huge hit in XTV.
Yeah.
Like you like made history by having like one of the rock hits, like the biggest rock hits ever, or probably the only one.
Yeah, bro.
But Dixie had some stuff too.
Yeah, she did. She had So Stupid, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
And she had
that jam, bro.
Slow Miserable Death.
How did that go?
You're gonna die a slow miserable death. You're gonna die. And she had Dirty Kind of Hard.
Dirty Kind of Hard. That's the one I remember.
Yeah, and did I say So Stupid?
It's like Courtney Love.
Yeah, that's pretty much what those were inspired by. Exactly. I made me over that shit, bro.
That's so classic, bro.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's exactly what that was influenced off of. And,
Dirty Kind of
You're fucking man. You see, and that's why like Dixie needs to be on a podcast. Stop being so mysterious.
Oh, she definitely has to be
serious, bro. Like
she
has to talk about those because she can only tell you. I can't say shit about that music in its moments. Yeah. She's had seriously exactly. The Dark Show. Like I said, there's something you guys don't know about, but I can't talk on that. I was just like a sidekick in a way. She was the main person. Crazy. There's all these things we're thinking about now. Some good weed probably. That's probably what it's from. Baby Bop. That's what I'm going to call that. That's what I'm going to call that stash.
Oh man, Baby Bop. It's Baby Bop, bro. I'm gonna definitely.
Remember that time we were smoking Baby Bop?
I'm definitely gonna tell my supplier that because he didn't have a name for it.
Say, yeah, I got that Baby Bop.
It's Baby Bop.
Hashtag Baby Bop.
Definitely.
So shit. What were we talking about? Look what Baby Bop did.
Yeah, Baby Bop. Damn it, that bitch. You're into '07, man, and you're talking about your comeback, and your song, you want to fuck Dixie and all that. Excuse me, make love to her. Sorry.
No, that's all
I
right.
was just thinking about
I
the
said
song.
it in the song though.
Well, the audience, I'm sure Alex probably listening to this.
Yeah, I mean, like seriously, like, and sometimes I didn't care. Like at one point, I didn't care about the prestige of XTV. Like once all that shit happened, with the controversy, I didn't care about fame and XTV no more because it's like, I fucked up so bad. So what I truly started to chase after is the love of Dixie, because that's truthfully
All you wanted, anyways.
yeah. I just wanted her. Like I loved her. You know what I mean? Her past is just so dark. Like where she comes from. Like when you look at it, her past shouldn't be as dark as it is. She came in the middle of the success of Payne and Trunks, who also had dark past too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she should be the one that has better stories to tell, but unfortunately it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? And myself, I got a pretty dark past too. I wasn't the best person. I'll even admit it. Like I wasn't the geek in the class, bro. I was a bully. You know what I mean? Until another bully came and bullied me, and I seen what it was. And just our paths, were so similar, and our conversations would be so deep. Like certain things we would talk about, I couldn't talk about with my bros. You know what I mean? And shit. Once that song hit, though,
Yeah.
she gave it to me.
Cool.
And I melted in her.
I didn't think you were gonna share.
Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me, I'll be gone in a day or two.
That's awesome, bro. I definitely gotta
That's our
give you
favorite song, bro.
Anytime anybody wants to rock out on this show, bro, they definitely got
I wish I could put that song. Boy, you'll probably get a copyright strike.
Bro, I get one every fucking episode, bro, because of the songs, though.
Yeah, but shit, I don't know, man. We just fell in love with each other, and we both are into the same shit. And 2010 was a bit of a, I don't know, year. That's what everybody's gonna say. Killer Digital, of course, that hit big. But for a lot of people, though, for XTV West, we look at that year as like what could have been. Dixie came back that year, but it was overshadowed by so many other divas. Ada, and Foxy and shit, and like all those different women. It was more women, and she got lost in the shuffle, which is surprising from where she comes from and her status.
But I feel like Dixie dominated, though, for, a good
2010?
Oh, you're talking about 2010 specifically? I'm thinking about back in the 06 era. I mean, she was kicking ass, bro.
Oh my god! Like she had that move where she did. She still won't tell me how she did that shit with the camera
every time, bro.
Yeah,
the first time
and
it's
she
like
still does it.
Doesn't she do that on 2010?
Bro. Yeah.
Oh my god,
bro. I love that girl. I truly love that girl, but I can't figure that out. You know what I mean? And she's like that, dude. She's seriously like that. I mean, she said when she didn't have anybody, she had a Ouija board. So hey, and that's where I'm gonna end. That move. What were we talking about? That move.
Yeah, that move.
Baby Bob.
The corner move. He's talking about the corner move that Dixie does. It's like a it's like a sit out power bomb, from the top turnbuckle. But when Dixie does it, the cameraman falls and it goes under the ring and turns black.
But because we tested it. If anybody else does that as a finisher, it's normal, and that doesn't happen. It only happens specifically with
when
her.
Dixie does it. It's amazing. It's absolutely astounding.
It is. But, I'll say again, as far as my career in XTV, I wasn't the hottest. I was just there, you know what I mean? I was making my, like the shit I was talking about, or like Click, and all the different things I was kind of, making up.
Yeah.
They would be more hot than a match I would have. I was more so, I could say something and have it trending.
Well,
the song, the Click, go ahead.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I feel like, you are one of the more breakthrough guys. Like because
But it's because of that. It's not necessarily because of my matches. You know what I mean?
But to me, like it doesn't really matter. It's like as long as you have something. Like to this day, you're still around, and and you don't do the click thing. And it's not like something that you just do all the time. It's something that you did, and it was cool, and everybody liked it. But like there was so much more to it, and I felt like you were really getting a whole lot of momentum when you went against when you beat Bob at XTV Mania. A lot of people look at that match and say, that was a sleeper match, or I think that a lot of Bob's fans are just upset that he didn't win.
They're just mad because he did, dude.
But bro, like that was like you really showed up in that match.
It also was a storyline match because it was supposed to be I was with Dixie and I was beating on her. Kayfabe. But like of course that wasn't happening. It was just some shit we were doing to kind of
yeah.
We were trying to push my story character again.
Yeah.
And that was just another idea. Hold on, before I talk about this, I have to say this because it's another thing you guys don't know. In 2010, speaking of like this is supposed to be the year shit is just dope. All right, me, James, and Charles Dean had this war show that was so crazy. It was like war, and we were in there. It was kind of like his Call of Duty show, but we knew how to play it. And
right.
It was funny as hell. We recorded it on his tape, and like it was like, dude, this is the best thing we ever recorded. And to date, we can't find that fucking tape. But it was supposed to be one of those things that would further my character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like way, way different than anything else. And James was like, he was like the lead sergeant. And he was like, he's going to hate me for this, but fuck it. He was so troughing, bro. You know what I mean? He was killing it. He was just that's James. It's just like, we're going to go over there in outfield. Like, he was just like reading the lines that would be like, on the screen.
On the
so he'll just be like, we're going to go on outfield and
so
and he
that's
was like,
different.
Yeah, and he would like spit tobacco out of some shit. We're going to go on outfield and some of these chinks and stuff. He would like be that.
Say racist
stuff. Like say racist shit. That's just like, why?
Yeah.
And then
that
Dean,
sounds fun, bro.
And Dean would be like,
those guys are so classic, though.
Yeah, and Dean,
I think so.
And Dean would say shit like I forgot like what he was. He wasn't like stupid. He was just like we're gonna get him, buddy. Like,
the jock.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was just a smart aleck type of guy. And James would pull me aside. Look here, you're not gonna come in here with that damn bullshit that you get from college. He would do little shit like that. And like, man,
that was on Call of Duty.
No, it wasn't on Call of Duty. It was on another War Games, Modern Warfare. It was on that shit. And it was funny as hell. Like even after we recorded, because we had went to bed after we recorded it.
Oh, so this was like a one-off, or was this a season?
We just did that one episode on a cassette tape. We wanted to play it back.
But
and it was supposed. It was supposed
you don't
to
know
be
the
something.
tape is.
To date, I don't know where that shit is, and it was.
So you guys shot an awesome pilot, and it never got. The season never got.
And that was another thing where it's like, dude, Todd can't make a classic if he tried. Cause like I was a part of that, and I was the main guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You finally had a role.
Yeah, and
this would have made you so huge.
It was epic because it wasn't like the Killer Digitals. It wasn't like the what was going on. Like we tallied it up. We've lost so much shit on XTV West. Like from Fresh Prince to this, it's just damn why. And that shit was so epic because I remember the sounds because we had that hooked up to that stereo in there, and like it'll just play all the guns and shit, and it just sounded crazy.
Right.
Because it's Modern Warfare. PS2, but still it doesn't sound like PS2.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, this is big. And it was huge, man, but we lost that. And then again, it's like, shit, what else is Todd gonna do? Wrestle here and there, nothing sticks out.
Yeah.
Until the Bobby, go ahead.
No, say what you're gonna say. Go ahead. Until the Bobby what?
Until like the Bobby feud, I kind of came back with the story, and then But what were you gonna say?
Damn, I had something before that came. You did something else, bro.
Do the Right Thing.
You were on there?
Yeah.
What
Excuse me, bro. Like I'm surprised. Grandpa Joe didn't even know he was on there. until we kind of watched it recently.
Oh yeah, he was the man.
I didn't think about that though. I'm like, yeah, that's just Grandpa.
Nah, he was a very, to me, he was a very prominent role.
Yeah, but like I looked at it like when I was watching it at work at the time, I texted you.
Yeah.
I looked at it like, yeah, Joe plays him. Grandpa Joe plays him. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking.
You were like amazed by the casting.
Yeah, I'm more so amazed now. It's like, because I knew, of course, Trunks, of course, Killer, you know, and other different guys, Best, but like, and Charles Dean, of course, but like, I was surprised, even at me, like, you know, had stepped on Romy's shoe, and then he's like,
oh, you were that guy.
Yeah, you're supposed to say, excuse me, bro. He didn't say bro. Baby Bop made me say it.
He had you played a cameo. I forgot about that because that looks nothing like you
at all, bro. It's nothing like me. It's this guy way in his 30s, sweating and so 80s.
He's
looking.
So small.
Yeah,
that's not you.
That's not me.
But that's your voice.
A lot of people play characters that just wasn't not them.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Well,
except for like Howard
and Killer too, though.
Everybody but you.
Damn, yeah.
They did it to me again.
Everybody hates me. Is it the damn thing I did in 07?
I don't know, but I mean, like you have always, like, you know, for the most part in your career, like, played more of a heel character. You've never been like a face.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you, like, you know, everybody's talking about like the new show that's gonna be coming out, and like, do you look at that as a chance that like older guys could remodel themselves?
You're talking about a new game?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, to me, 2017 should be a new era. You know what I mean?
I think so too.
Yeah. I feel like it should not be a lot of these older guys that's excuse me, who've been done. Killer, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some
Bobby
guys,
and stuff.
Yeah, they
but
did.
Bobby needs to hang it up.
You think so?
You're over, bro. Get the fuck out. You know, like, think about it. We've seen all of what Bobby's done. We've seen it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Championship matches, classic matches. Okay, bro. You know, go in the Hall of Fame and move aside and make room for other guys. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of times the reason the card gets filled up, I even felt like this back then, though. Like, it would get filled up with mostly older guys.
Older guys.
You know what I mean? It's like,
but they're preventing that this year.
I hope so.
They are.
And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, certain guys shouldn't be there no more. Yosi said
that's a good point, though.
Yosi said she was going to retire in 2012.
I think that the only reason why those guys are there is because everybody wants them there. Like, people still want Bobby. They still want Yosi. You know, and
people still want Hulk Hogan to wrestle. People still want Stone Cold to wrestle. But, bro,
I feel you, though, bro. I mean, those guys have been doing it for a long time.
Just because the fans want something don't mean it should happen. In my opinion, I'm a WWE fan. I don't think Pain and Best should have ever happened at WrestleMania now, bro. If it was that lackluster to both men, you know?
Yeah. It's a tough call.
Keep touching this cup, forgetting they ain't got no water in it.
There's water here.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you pour some in there.
Appreciate that, bro.
Sure.
Thanks, man.
No problem, bro. But yeah, I mean, you know,
shit.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, that damn Baby Bop again.
Baby Bop got me wet.
Whoa,
I'm good with that, bro. Baby Bop nutted all over me. Here's your top.
Here's your top. Oh man.
What the hell were we talking about?
We were talking about, like, you know, just the new era and, you know, new guys.
Yeah, like, I just feel like it's a new era, you know, and I just...
Well, and you know, that's the reason why a lot of older guys aren't coming, though, you know. It's like, they've already proved.
Let's be real. King Kong, I commend you, bro, but you haven't been on a new game since forever, like, since maybe 10. You know what I mean? He hasn't. Think about it. He wasn't on 13. He wasn't on 12. You know, the old King Kong was, but bro, it's like...
Yeah, but he's just like, he's done. He's like, he doesn't wrestle anymore. He's retired. Because
that's how I feel with Beast. Get your fat ass off the roster.
Yeah, Beast is coming back.
For what, bro? What do you have to prove? You're taking up space with your big ass. There's other kids that want to play in the sandbox. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm not coming back. I'll be honest.
You're not going to come back?
I'm not coming back, bro. It's like... I feel like I've done what I've done, you know what I mean, as far as in ring, you know, and I've accomplished what I felt I should accomplish. I've won the belt. Whether you guys remember it or not, it's okay, you know what I mean? It wasn't really remembered like that anyway. But I did that. Something I can live with, you know what I'm saying? So, what's the point in continuing on, you know, when I know it's other guys way more worthy than what I am now, you know what I mean? It's time to take a step back and give younger guys their shot.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, dude. Like, Payne talked about this on his shoot when he was talking about '08. It's like, you know, it got to a point in '08 over here on the West. That is, it's like where Soup was just trying to do all the old shit. Like, oh, let me bring HY back. Let me bring Super Mario back. When he had people like Killer coming up and he wasn't paying attention. Until later on, he's like, damn, Killer's funny as hell, damn. And you're always late to something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Killer could have been built on and been, you know what I mean, at his height, you know, way before then. But he was trying to build on the old shit. And that's pretty much what I'm saying with this situation. Is like, we've seen Beast. We've seen Bob. You know what I mean? It's like, give these other guys a chance. Let's see what they got. You know, it's new. It's a new time. It should be a new perspective. That's all I'm saying.
That's probably why it's like that. I mean, you know, I've talked to the guys. Like I've talked to Justin and Bobby, and you know, they're like really close on the inside. You know, those are like, you know, guys who, you know, deal heavily in like, you know, development, and you know, we've come to the conclusion. You know, it's like, dude, we don't have any more older guys. All we have left is new guys. Like, there's so many new people that, you know, are waiting to get in, and it's like, we might as well just let them in. You know, there was this whole idea about just like, you know, going through like you know, a process, but there's no reason to. It's like, oh, you're here, you might as well just start out. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to eat my burger before you finished your what you were saying. Bro.
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
Damn it, bro. I tried to hurry up, too. I'm like, oh, shit, is he done? He got some more? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but that's it, though. I mean,
yeah.
You know, but back to you, though. I mean, it's like, you know, yeah, you were saying that, you know, you started to come back, you know, with that Bobby feud, and, you know, and, I mean, to me, that was funny, bro. I mean, Alec got involved, and he got behind you, and then, you know, he was against Bobby, and then, you know,
it was all in fun.
It was entertaining, bro.
And you know, like,
it's one of my favorite matches from that XTV Mania.
I like it. It reminds me
later at night.
Yeah, it reminds me of just some Hulk Hogan shit that you didn't know about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Hulk Hogan was at WrestleMania 9. Told you. You know,
because he wasn't main eventing.
Made me say it.
Yeah, Bobby's usually main eventing, and you know, he wasn't main eventing.
That's what I'm saying, and it's just unique, though. You know what I mean? And
that's one of the best XTV Manias ever, bro.
It is.
For what it is.
That's why
because it just has moments, bro.
That's why this one just has to live way up to that. Oh, Tavari and Killer and them singing Keisha's song or whatever song that they were singing. That shit is so funny. Soup was laughing at that one time. He had tears.
Wow.
He always has tears when he laughs at XTV.
Yeah, XTV is just too all the time.
Excuse me.
But how was that, though? I mean, you know, like, because, you know, you said that you and Alec were, you know, in a feud at one point in time, and, you know, then...
It was just something that I just kind of had to just, you know, like, I got older, you know what I mean? And it's just...
Because Alec, like, he legit, like, really likes you now.
Yeah, I mean, because he sees me, and he sees that I have matured, like... When I first came in, dude, I was stupid. You know what I mean? I wasn't, again, like, that whole storyline could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? If I thought about, you know, how to structure it. But I didn't. I just threw it out there and seen what would happen with it, not thinking about it, you know? And I had to really just show Alec I was a changed man. Dixie herself. Because even when I grew acceptance of Dixie, remember I told you about the tears and all, you know, even after that, it's like... I didn't have acceptance of the family. It took a while to build on that. Then the fans of XTV, they forget about how stupid that was. And, you know, it takes a while. And, you know, one thing I learned is it takes absence and slowly, sporadically appearing to a person you've hurt or, you know, did wrong or whatever. And you first sporadically appear and, you know, at least apologize for whatever you did. And then, you know, slowly, and then, you know,
Yeah.
it gets going again.
Work your way in there.
And then, shit, from there, 2012 or 2013 that was, you know, I guess we started talking about just, building a little feud, because like I said, that whole shit was kayfabe with me beating on Dixie, like, nah, it was just something we were just doing, to test the waters, get my story out. And it's memorable. It's not memorable like my first one where I was looking like the idiot. I still look like an idiot now that I think about it, because why am I beating on Dixie? But you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
It worked well as a story.
Yeah, it made sense.
Yeah, but and then that's what makes the ending so unexpected, because I won.
You won.
And I'm the bad guy, and I won.
Yeah.
And there's no ending to that, because of course what happened, with the PS3.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tragic. We're back though. We're back.
Way back.
Yeah.
And that was a fucked up time, dude, because it was like, what are we going to do with these other guys? It's like, you got this roster of Naomi, all these guys, you know what I mean? Probably some guys we didn't even play with yet,
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, what are we going to do now? And that's when the projects came. It's like, it started with Late Skeleton, really, you know what I mean? And, that was a project I was happy to be a part of. And it was just going to be so, again, so suburban. I'm going to say it the right way.
Suburban.
But at the same time, it was going to be more creative, But,
and it is that, bro.
Yeah.
From top to bottom, it's just like the most dynamic thing that we've seen,
And we appreciate that, because that's what we were trying to get across. Like, we were trying to because we just were looking at our projects probably around that time. We're just like, damn, we just really want to make everything look different from each other. From this point,
it was nothing like what you would expect from XTV.
Exactly, and that's what we wanted to do. Like, we wanted to be like, this is going to be Super's still in art school, that institute shit.
Yeah,
and it's like he was supposed to be working on something, like, you know what I mean. But he just slowly started working on Late Skeleton because these images came to him, off of the song by Onyx featuring Gang Green, "I'll Murder You." Like, just like he wanted that instrumental, because it's like, that shit is great, and it's a song that's not really, nobody knows what that is. It's like, it only has so much views on YouTube, so he thought he was never gonna find an instrumental. Shit, one day he looked for it, bro, and he was happy, and he played it over and over, and shit, now the scenes came faster, and it was like he just started working on it, and he had that on his iPod, and he would play that every day and just come up with ideas, scenes, moments. He'll record, I think we talked about the process of Late Skeleton, and yeah, man. But after that, the shit happened with that. Barzamania came, and that's where it was. We got the PS4 back, so we'll see if that's where it stays. But once Barzamania came out, it was like, okay, it's all about projects now.
Yeah.
It's
got to be something.
Yeah, it got to be a movie.
Yeah, there needs to be an outlet.
But now it's PS4 in projects, in podcasts.
Yeah.
Bro, this is a big era.
It's
already.
Huge.
It just started, bro, but it's huge.
It's huge. It's absolutely huge, bro. Well, yeah, man. I don't want to keep you too long, bro.
Oh no, bro. You got any more questions? Shoot.
I don't really have anything else, bro. I wanted to just, spend a little bit of time with you. Get people to, see you, and what do you have going on nowadays?
Now, like I said, we're gonna try to do Late Skeleton again. Maybe next year we're probably gonna do that shit, to be real though, because it's like,
it makes sense. We
already got Cosby's, Kenneth's Family, and other different things. Then the 90% movie, we're still writing a script for that. That's going to be something real spectacular.
Huge. These are huge plans.
Yeah, big shit. The Renee Young and 90 shit. It's so much. You know what I mean? That it's like, it takes a while. That's why the main things right now is Candace Family and Cosby Show. Like, those are the main things. And it's fucked up with the Cosby Show. I apologize, bro, but it's like, because let's just say shit got complicated with one particular scene. It's been complicated for 3 months. You know what I mean? And it's just like, fuck, we gotta go way the hell back, not to just this scene, but another scene. And you gotta shorten this shit. You gotta take shit out. It's just you know, it's real frustrating, but it's gonna be rewarding when it's finished, because we're not gonna work on that shit no more. And that's why we're like that with projects, though. That's another thing I want to touch on. That's why when we're done with shit, and people say stuff like, "Yeah, man, remember you did this and that." Like, bro, I don't even. It's out of my mind, because I be so frustrated. Like, even with the Christmas thing, it's like, I forgot I did that with Home Alone. Yeah. At that point when I uploaded it, I ain't care no more. I was mad,
Right.
you know, because it's so much you're doing, and you know when it's done, and you're just on to whatever's next.
Right.
Seriously. Don't tell me how I know that about the Cosby Show, baby. Bob told me.
Well, yeah, man, that was awesome, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, it was awesome talking to you. It was awesome catching up with you. So, I mean, what's next for you then? I mean, you got that going on. That's just the gist of it.
Yeah, pretty much that, bro.
Well, yeah, man, you heard it right here. We got Todd, and I appreciate you coming on the show, bro.
Appreciate being here.
All right, bro. There it is. Finally, as promised, Todd came through, and it's just like I said, bro. We had an awesome time. Got to chit chat with him. Man, I mean, you know, you think about it. Somebody like Todd, like, has so much. You know, he has a storied history. He's got so much to talk about, and we really covered a whole lot of ground. You know, Dixie, definitely a major part of his life, and why wouldn't she be, bro? I mean, you know, she's goth, he's goth. Yeah, it's just an awesome thing. You know, right now, Dixie's really doing her thing in the ring. You know, she's kind of really building a lot with Shannon. I really like the dynamic between those two. Although it's kind of like, you know, a forbidden formation between the two, because, you know, she's not a XTV girl yet. She hasn't made herself to the main roster. And, you know, but she's been on so many main roster shows. And she even beat Dixie at Summer Break this year. So, you know, that's really big. I got to get her on the show one day, you know, and she's definitely somebody who I would really like to have. She's definitely great. You know, she came up really fast, and I wish her all the best of luck. Thanks again to Todd for sharing all that. Thanks for coming by, bro. I really had fun with you. I look forward to doing a show with you again in the future. And I look forward to you guys, bro, tuning in on the next episode of the Millenuium podcast, where I will be having the greatest guests of all time, of course, on this episode. You know why I can't tell you? It's many reasons. So you're just going to have to tune in next week or next time, whenever it happens, bro. But I guarantee you will hear my voice again. It will drop. I have to say this, bro. A close call. Like, you guys have no idea. There was such a close call. We had an issue with our external hard drive where it was like frying up and we couldn't access our stuff. Like, it kept freezing the computer and it kept saying Windows Explorer does not work. And it was just like slowing down the computer. And it happened like a lot of times. Like, we kept resetting the computer, you know, taking it out, trying different ports. It was not happening. And, you know, we tried it again, like, you know, after several times. And, you know, we were able to get to like our first folder and we just played something. Like, you know, at first when we played something, it would like play part way and then it would pause. And then what happened was, you know, it had did that. And then we just left it alone and kind of forgot about it and started working on the internet. And then the song started to play again. And it's just like, it felt like it was starting to remember what its function was. And it just, you know, played all the way through. And then, you know, we started playing things and it came back. But can you imagine all the stuff that we would have lost? Just another thing, bro. You know, that's what we go through. You know, losing material. But, you know, honestly, I was so numb to it. I was like, if I lose it, I lose it. I wasn't really worried about anything. But there was this one porno that I really wanted that I paid for that's not on the internet anymore. I was kind of bummed out about that. But besides that, bro, everything in my world is good. I hope it's the same in yours. Bright sunny day outside. Of course, I'm sitting inside in the dark, the way it should be, bro. Let's see, I got my all new dark look on the game, you know, yeah, I'm ready to kick some ass. Killer keeps on making fun of me. Maybe he's gonna be next. Yeah, me and you, Killer, 1-on-1. Yeah, bros. Until next time, I'm your host, Brian Milman. Thank you for tuning in. Deuces. Chill.
Download the New Millenuium podcast using the Torch browser. Go into Google and download the Torch browser and then go into FTP so in the New Millenuium podcast.